So, good morning, everyone. Today we are here to present our presentation on the case study we have conducted, the situation in an electric scooter company. So, following are our team members who have done the case study on that topic of electric scooter company. Tanmay Patil, Vishal Sanam, Gaurav Sanam, and Veet Sanam. Next slide. Introduction. As we know that every part has an introduction, or every story has an introduction. So, our case study also has an introduction on the topic of these electric scooter. So, the main aim of our introduction is that improving and design and interface of the electric scooter was critical to meet the needs of the modern customer. So this research was focusing mostly on determining the most important characteristics, user frustration. Second was the construction partnership with engineering and the product departments, so that this department fundamentally integrate the design, safety, and the satisfaction enhancement into their favor. So the main objective of our focus on making the journey smarter, better, and well real-time alerts. Through the feature prioritization analysis, we have intended that to customize the user expectation rooted in innovative design and advanced technical capabilities. Next slide. So follow. There are some questions we have conducted while doing the case study. So first question was that the company wants to do an analysis of the app and what it needs to improve it. So the mind map, the top 10 features would you want in the app for the electric scooter and explain which are the top 5 features would you the most useful app. So the answer to this question was that while including the mind map for top 10 features which we want or which our team wants included in app was as above. The security for the app of vehicle. Second was that the battery status and range for that status of battery. Third one was GPS tracking and man map, which fourth was safety purpose of the vehicle. Fifth was lock and unlock the vehicle. Sixth was the ride history while unlocking the vehicle. Fast consumer customer reservation issue. Payment through app and off wallet and Bluetooth connection. So from this we have collected top 5 features which the customers usually prefer. They are shown as follows. First one is security for the app of the vehicle. The security must be required which customers needs a battery status and range for that status of battery. Third was GPS tracking and maps. Fourth was lock and unlock of the app and additional features for the unlock. So in case of any customer forgive their lock or the password, so to, for him to unlock the vehicle, there should be an new methods. Then so the why we should prioritize these top 5 features because as we have done the customer uh, as we have done the customer research. So every customer will most prioritize to above features. So for designing the app for electric scooter, top features we would include are mentioned here. The second most question we have done in our study was that what are some of the design considerations would you have for designing the storage features and what will you need to consider for the security of the documents while package. Basically, we know that in our phone there are some documents which are stored in clouds in form of PDFs, in form of Google Drives. So these documents we required. So at any condition. So if in case of we forgive the documents such as ID, license, insurance, we can store this or upload this document on the app of the electric scooter. Second one was that file organization. We can support the logical folder structure such as PDF, JPG, PNG, etc. So what are the securities required for such architecture of the documents. So following are some security for our documents. First one is encryption. Second one is access control. The third one is compliance, and fourth one is backup and restore. So these are some security which is required while designing an app. So the next part will be explained by Tanmay Patil.
So, okay, the third question is that list the potential reasons for any of the two issues which the customer have complained about and write the test scenarios you would use to test and ensure they have been fixed. The first issue is battery issue. The battery charges very slow, but it drains very fast or too quickly. Uh, Insufficient charging algorithm uh, means default in programming. No predictive warning for low charges. Means when the battery is near about 10% or 15%, there is no any such charging warning for low battery. So the test scenarios are battery health test means we have to first simulate 500 plus cycles to charge the battery and again drain it. So when we do this, we will get to know that the battery life is good or not. The charging speed test. Second one is the charging speed test. Verify that we have to check the warning pops up every 2 to 3 hours and low battery alerts when the battery is near about 10, 15 or 5%. Next slide. The fourth question is that use the inside out and outside in technique of realizing a product to the market and list the top 5 things you will do in inside out planning to release the new app, the market, and the outside in planning for releasing the new app. Okay, the priorities. Uh, First, we will discuss the priorities from the point of view from the company to user. That first is deciding which features to build, like GPS, lock unlock system, and the payment system. Uh, the second one is build strong system in background, means for tracking, like tracking and storage, etc. Third one is make sure that your all the designer teams, marketing teams, engineering team, and supporting work together, and then test the app in one city or many cities to get the feedback of the user. Uh, then the priorities from the user side to the company side, from the point of view of user to company. So the company has to do the market research, talk with the users to identify their problem from their point of view. Uh, then then we have to analyze the apps like Bird or Tier to make improvement in our app. Third is to build customer personas, means use the or create the user profile and add their journey while using the app. So this will do the work of means data collection from the user. Then try out the different uh, descriptions and social media ad and give the reward to the user when they sign up for the first time in their app, so that it can build more interest in user mind while using your app. So yes, next slide will be explained by Gaurav Sahab.
Okay. Fifth question is based on the list of top 10 features you have selected to relative properties experience to mark them from a P1, P2, and then from and explain what you have decided these properties. First up features, P1 features, real-time battery percentage display. Second is the location navigation and traffic navigation. And third is the vertical temperature updates and overheat alerts. Fourth one is the history of travel location. And fifth one is the battery health prediction. Then P2 features, tapped and validation alerts. And then second one is the SOS alert. Third one is the service station, neighborhood location. And fourth one is a repair update and history of repair. And the fifth one is a self-maintenance manual and its updates regular. P1 features, first 5 features are a P1 features. This is are a critical feature. This is a usually using daily. Yeah, frequently all customers are used. These are used most common features that just customer have customer needs, and when but P2 features are not required in daily lives. These are optional for a customer. Yeah, these features customer use in a rarely in a 1 year, 1 year, 1 to 2 times only. And update for all features are most important. And this update enhance the experience of our customers. Next, use of product sourcing concept and create a mind map for a new version of the vehicle, explaining the goals, features, UX changes, and UI changes. If you want to target in the store, uh, goals, first one, to improve the user iteration and increase the right completion rate. And second one is to improve the user safety and document security. And third one is optimize app performance and stability. Key features to spot the right performance for battery availability and speed profile. Second one is to make less use secure ID and license. Uh, then UX changes in the user experience. First one is navigation and my map display on a scooter screen. And second one is the battery status is a display on our scooter's screen. UI changes, user interface changes. First one is a dark mode. In night, we all use a dark mode for a better night visibility and battery saving. And night mode we also use for a battery saving. And second one is a notification center in a app panel for ride permission, then safety tips and updates of our all ride in a app. Next part will be explained by Vishal Sara.
So the next question is, if you want to write detailed test scenario for testing the battery of the vehicles, what all would be the top 10, 20 scenarios? Create a mind map and do a relative priority of the test scenario based on the most important to least important. So first one is battery range test. So what? So measure how far the vehicle can travel on a full charge under a standard driving condition. So why important this? So this is the most important metric for EV users. It defines customer satisfaction and it is crucial for marketing and sales. Example is testing range at city speeds versus highway speeds. The second one is fast DC charging compatibility and safety. So what is required? So test how the battery behaves during high speed DC charging. So why important is this? So fast charging generates heat and stays on cell. It must not lead to overheating or BMS malfunction. Example is the charge from 10% to 80% using a 50 kilowatt fast charger. Third one is normal AC charging at various voltage. So what? Test the battery charging through the regular household sockets and the EV chargers. So why important is this? So not all the users have access to fast chargers. Battery must be safe at 110 volt, 20 volt, or 240 volt, depending on the region. Fourth one is a discharge under heavy load. So what? Measure how the battery discharge under high loads like rapid acceleration, hill climbing, or towing. So why important is this? So this reflects real world stress. A good EV must handle performance without sudden shutdown or damage. Fifth one is overcharge protection test. So what? Check if the BMS can stop charging at 100% and avoid overcharging. Why it is important? So overcharging can lead to the swelling, fire, or expansion. BMS must prevent this. So next question is, what do you think are business metrics which are being used by the company to decide what to focus on for improvement or changes? What engineering metrics and the measurement do you think should be look at considering the complaints from customers? We also give the reasons for the metrics and the measurements you have selected. So first one is customer retention rate. It measures how many users keep using the services regularly. It helps to identify if the users are satisfied long term. So next one is Net Promoter Score (NPS). So it tracks how likely customers are recommend the product, and it reflects brand loyalty and experience. Third one is turn rate. So percentage of the users who stop using the service, and a rising turn rate indicate problems in the product or service quality. Fourth one is the right completion rate. Uh, so it measures how many rides finish without interruptions or breakdowns. It helps to track scooter reliability and service community. Fifth one is average ride duration and distance. So it indicates user behavior and comfort level. So its shorter rides may suggest issue with app, battery, or scooter usability. So for scooters, there is battery health and degradation rate. So it reflects aging or faulty batteries using causing reduced range. The motor efficiency or power output help identify issues like ledges, acceleration, or pure hill climbing. So next one is brake effectiveness or response time. Ensure rider safety by tracking braking performance. Battery and motor temperature lock. So high temperature could lead to break around or safety hazard. So second one is the mobile app. So app crash rate directly affects the ability to start or end a ride. Second one is unlock time. Uh, so it slows unlocks leads to upper user experience. Third one is map or GPS accuracy and loading speed. So users rely on maps to locate scooters, error cause frustration. Fourth one is payment success or failure rate. So it ensures smooth and trustworthy. Thank you for
So thank you. These were case study on the scooter app, electric for scooter app. Thank you on behalf of our team members. Tanmay Patil is always on the